Hey guys, it's Armadon2000 here, and today I am going to be discussing Payday 2 Crimewave Edition for the PS4. Why I say it's Crimewave Edition, you'll find out later. So Payday 2 is basically a robbing game. You go around robbing banks and all that, get new guns and stuff, and just overall get better. So I'll just be discussing the positives and negatives of the game, and if it is worth your attention. So, we'll start off with the positives. To begin with, there is quite a lot of weapons, tools, and all that. So you can have quite a varied arsenal, which is something this kind of game needs, considering it's only one mode. So to have a varied amount of gear, and classes, leveling, perks, and all that, allows the game to be different depending on characters you're playing as. You can get different builds and stuff, which makes, when you say replay a same mission, to be original. Second thing I like is that the majority of missions can be done in stealth, and you don't have to just go in guns blazing. While some missions force you to go in guns blazing, a good 70-80% of these missions allow you to stealth them, which is nice because it gives you the ability to choose the way you want to infiltrate certain places. So, yeah, but I usually don't go for the stealth. Well, no, I do start with stealth routes, but if stuff goes wrong, you just carry on. Whereas some, value the stealth option because you get better rewards from it in the next mission. So the reason I'm stating that this is the Crimewave edition of the game is the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions of the game were terrible. I mean, it had no DLC except one, that was it. Then the developer put nothing else into the game. They couldn't patch it. So when the Crimewave edition came out, it was supposed to fix all the problems with the PS3 and Xbox 360 version, add all the DLC that the PC version had, and add all the future DLC that the PC version would have, so that the game would also work alongside the PC version, and then everyone would be happy. Unfortunately, once the PC version had gained more DLC, they just didn't add it in. They were just like, "Yeah, we're not doing any DLC. It's not important." But the problem is they promised that. But that's a big negative for the game, because it seems that they've just lost attention with this game and they're only focusing on the PC version. But who knows? That might they might drop a patch and add loads of DLC. Also, another issue with this game is the shooting. At first, it's a bit well, let's just say if I'm comparing it to something like Call of Duty, it's not as good. It feels very inaccurate. Even once you start getting early attachments, the shooting is still everywhere, to say the least. But one of the bigger problems with the game is its graphics. The graphics are most certainly the low point of this game. Now, while graphics don't make a great game, they most certainly do help, but it's not the worst graphics you've ever seen. As you can see, it's playable, and in the end, as I said, gameplay reigns supreme. But I would have liked to have seen, better graphics in a game that came out, in a year or two ago. I mean, to be honest, they haven't really done much past the PS3 version. The biggest change has been the frame rate, which was god-awful back on Xbox 360 and PS3. And now it runs smoothly, but there's the odd bug and stuff. But hey, doesn't every game have that? Another big issue with the game is the AI. While the AI are effective at dealing with the police once you've been spotted, they're not very good on a helping you out kind of side of things. They don't take bags for you to the car, to the truck. They don't assist you with unlocking doors, fixing stuff, all that important stuff, which having a friend in the game would be very useful. It would make the game much more valuable to you, say if you had a group of 2, 3 or 4, as it would allow the game to be, it would just be a better game, because if not, you're going to be spending your time just looking at a circle slowly fill up. I mean, if any of you own the game, you know what I mean, like the deposit boxes. If you don't have a saw blade, you're going to have a very horrible time on your own. Now, heists in games have been done before. You've clearly got GTA 5 heists that a lot of people sometimes compare this to. But obviously Payday 2 wins on heists because it's what the game focuses on. But while GTA 5 may not be as good as Payday on heist sides, would I recommend Payday as a game solely based on heist? Well, yes I would, because of the varied skills and perks allow the game to feel fresh every time you go for a different build. The quantity of weapons and the ability to customize them over time as you unlock new mods also makes the game feel fresh, and if you have a large group of friends to play with, the game becomes even more enjoyable as you do not have to deal with a terrible AI that don't do anything to help you. So overall, if If you have friends, buy the game. If you don't have friends and you're a single player gamer, maybe wait until the game becomes even more cheaper. This has been Armored On 2000 here. Hope you have enjoyed my review, and I will see you next time.